Hi guys, I'm Lucas here from UBKN. Okay, today I'm going to just briefly talk about the market and some trading plan for next year according to our UOBKN analyst. Okay, let us start the section now. Okay, as you know, recently crude oil and other material already go up quite a lot, and then the crude oil is considered quite a nice uptrend now. Compared to last week, it's around this level, already up to 49 per barrel. I think that the oil price can continue to go up until like 50 over bucks. So for oil and gas industry, I think it's considered quite steady, and if you have opportunity to buy a pullback for upstream and midstream, should be okay. Next is if you can see material like aluminium, copper, and iron. All of them are going up quite uh, consistently, and uptrend is considered quite good lah. Okay, due to the demand from China and the recovery team that they go into, like EV car, like some infrastructure, they need a lot of copper. Aluminium is for solar power, and some iron and everything. So I think that for steel industry and copper industry, there will still be a run. Okay, you just need to find a pullback to buy, like Mass Steel, Anju, all these should be worth to monitor when there's a opportunity. When the pullback is complete and start to go up, you can buy around that level. Next, we look at gold. Okay, gold is considered almost done done sideways. Okay, might pull back up and start to break downtrend. Okay, this is due to the US dollar has been weakening for quite some time. A lot of people say US dollar weakening also caused the Bitcoin to go up a lot, which is at a 23,000 level, which is quite high now. Okay, personally I don't play Bitcoin, but this is also worth to monitor. Okay, a lot of so-called investment or commodity are correlated between each other, so you need to have a look. Okay, so for copper, aluminium, also oil, everything commodity is going up quite steadily. So for those commodity play, it should be quite okay. Okay, next we look at Klci Index. Okay, Klci Index actually break downtrend, and then there's a pullback. Okay, over here. Okay, I zoom in and see there's a pullback over here. Okay, the support level will be around 1620 to 1610 around here. Okay, so after the pullback complete, then you can start to look into stock market. Maybe this 2 weeks there's no buy point for quite some industry. Okay, small cap also the same. Looks like it's going to pull back soon, maybe to around this support level 1043 40,300 around this level. Okay, maybe there will be a pullback. Okay, later on we will go into the different industry and have a look on the stock performance. Next, technology consider still quite a very strong uptrend and still stay above the trend line. So tech counters, there's some minor tech counters like small cap or mid cap tech counters have quite a pullback, but next year those related to EV, electric vehicles, and also 5G, they will still doing well. Okay, you just need to find a good buy point to buy in. Next, we look into S&P 500. Okay, S&P 500 is also at an all-time high level, and there's a support point over here 3,600 around here. If the share didn't continue to go up, then this will be a support level. Okay, For Fed that gives some stimulus package and everything, I think that the share price might able to sustain, but really depends on the vaccine. How was the recovery going on? Okay, but I saw some news that vaccine for Pfizer might not be so effective as it say, but we will keep on continue to monitor. DJI also the same, break uptrend, then the support will be around here, 29,600, around this level. Okay, this will be the support level. For Hang Seng, okay, we look into Hang Seng as well, still on a downtrend, already hit the resistance level. Not sure whether can sustain above this level and then start to break out. Maybe next year, if everything is going to do well and all the recovering as planned as accordingly, then you will see Hang Seng will start to break this trend. Okay, next. Okay, this one we always need to look at US dollar to MYR as well. It's already dropped compared to last week, almost dropped below 4. This is a very important indicator because most of our listed company are heavily rely on exporting. For example, tech, for example, gloves, for example, oil and gas as well. So this will really affect our P&L. So for tech counter, if there's a rebound in US dollar, then you're starting to see all the tech counter will recover soon. Okay. Okay, that's all for all the indicators. Let us see some of the counters by sector. Okay. Most of the counter for oil and gas are having pullback, but it's a very healthy pullback because already up for quite some time, so there will be a pullback, should be okay. Okay, for chemical counters, there's no sentiment for chemical counters lah. So some of the chemical counters already start to drop. Lux Chem, LC Titan should be having a pullback. Petchem all is having a pullback lah, and as well as oil and gas counter. So you wait after the pullback is complete, start to heads up, then that is a point for you to buy. For solar counter, I think the short-term game plan is already over. Most of them are like Samiden and SolarWest, all are heading downwards. Okay, so not much for short-term for solar power, and also aviation also having a pullback now. So if you buy at the 70 cents level, then you can wait until like maybe 80 cents, 85 cents, pullback complete, then hits up, then you can buy again. But if you buy on top, okay, usually I will set a 5% cut loss point, either 5% or drop below 5 MA or drop below previous 2 bar, then I will out of my position. Okay, right now you see there's a heavy pullback. It's more than 10% already. So if you chase high, usually our cut loss around 5%. Okay. So for those that buy at low cost, then you still can keep. Okay. So really depends on what is your cost and what is your trading strategy. If it is buy at the top, chase high, then you need to be very disciplined at cut loss. Airport, or I think most of the Malaysia counters are having pullback right now, so not much buying counters recently, so need to wait for next year already. For plantation, plastic counters, and also some furniture counters all are having pullbacks. Okay, you can see Po Hua, Johor Tin is quite a strong counter lah. It's almost going to break out soon. It's a good counter, show a very strong profit as well. So it's a good counter to keep, but like I say, it depends on where you buy. Last time I have a buy call on 1 ringgit 60 cents over. Then if you buy over there, then you still can keep because still on uptrend. But if you chase high over here, now is you assume that it's going to break out soon. You buy at 2 bucks or 2 over, then you need to set a cut loss point. If it doesn't break out and then start to turn back, then you need to get out of the counter and find another good buy point first. Okay, always see the trend and always see the buy point. If you buy at a very good buy point, then should be okay. Also same furniture counter like Lee Hian, okay, is having a very big pullback, more than 20%, waiting for the share price to be stabilized and then start to heads up, then you still can buy, because Lee Hian, their order is very good, but because of a market sentiment, because they are playing on COVID themes, and also because of the US dollar, so they do have a very huge pullback. Need to wait until heads up first. Okay, let's see. Home REITs, all mostly I can say like all the, you see, all the, even the plantation counter are having pullbacks, start to turn down. Most of them start to turn down already halfway down, so you need to be very careful. Try to keep some cash, so that maybe starting early next year you have more cash, spare cash to buy when it's at a low level. Okay, see plastic also all not doing quite well lah. All is on downtrend basically. Not a sign of getting uptrend for most of the counters. You see, all are trending downwards. Okay, there's some play on the water side, water treatment side, like Taliwat, KPS, Punchat, because the government released I think if I'm not wrong, it's a 4 billion contracts to them, so there's a sentiment to going the stock. But I think that some of the counter like Punchat, they go up too much already, there will be a major pullback. Okay, so try not to chase high. If you can find a very good buy point like this kind, then you enter earlier, you see the news earlier, then you enter, then should be okay, because your cost is low, your margin error is huge, so you can wait out and see. Okay, but if you chase high, then you need to set a very tight cut loss. SCIB, K Power, all these current counters, they are doing fantastic. They are doing very, very well. So if you buy at a good buy point, last time I introduced around 4 bucks. And also K Power also same. You buy already and then you see a continuous uptrend, just don't sell. Keep and swing the counters. Okay, this is usually my methods. Okay, when you buy at a good buy point and the share price continue to go up, don't sell until the trend line change. And then if you buy at a buy point, doesn't work out according to your plan, you need to cut loss. So cut loss minimum losses, but when you buy in a good counters, right buy point, swing until the max. Okay, Saipa also having a pullback, wait until the heads up first. Okay, also on Solar Team, but Solar Team short term wise, the game plan is over lah. Rand Hill also doing water treatment, also showing quite a good sign. Last time, if I'm not wrong, last Tuesday or Wednesday, I recommended around 85 cents. Go out a bit. Anju, okay, steel counter, I still very bullish on steel counters. Okay, if you want to really play on steel counters, you still can. Anju, okay, it's going to break out soon. LS Steel, quite a good support point. Let's see, P Metal doing aluminium is already quite high. Haptech also You see a strong pullback over here. I go up again. SS Steel also. I think most of the steel counter is doing quite well lah. Okay, but the volatility is there lah, because up down quite a lot. So you need to really know how to buy in a good buy point. Like mass steel, okay. When it start to heads up, then you can start buying for steel counters. Okay. Okay, for construction counters, I think they will still be a run because construction counters, property counters, they are lagging behind in terms of sentiment, but they are not doing quite well lah, as I know, because property still cannot sell for new projects. But anyway, Malaysia is a very special place. We play by sentiment. Okay, we play the sentiment first. If really cannot achieve the target, then they will sell down. So you can play on sentiment. Like Kejaya, you see volume coming in, buy a pullback. Econ Berhad, okay, there's a pullback, buy on heads up. Muda Jaya, all is see WCT all actually doing quite well lah. A few weeks back, but now all need to wait for pullback. Okay. GBG, AQRS also, we're having a buy call. UOB analyst wait for pullback, and now it's having pullback and wait for heads up. See, actually all doing quite well, just that already up a lot. So at this level there will be a pullback soon. Okay, it's normal. You need to find another buy point. Okay, but I think that the trend still there. So still wait lah. Okay. Currently for short-term trading, like next week trading, I think we need to wait out and see lah. Not much buy point for any of the industry. All are having a pullback. Okay, let's see. RGB. Okay, gaming sector, consumer sector, most of them already run quite some time. Also need to wait for pullback. Also on recovering theme. So recovering theme like gaming, construction, oil and gas. Later on we will see our UOB report and go through one by one. But most of them already run quite some time. So all also need to wait for pullback. See. Mostly all at a high side and starting to pull back lah. So also this is like a seasonal effect because of the December people closing account. Okay, so need to wait for the price to stabilize and then go back in. All having pullbacks. 95% above is having pullbacks. So not much for me to buy recently for short term lah. REITs, banks having pullback. REITs quite stable. All REITs are quite stable right now. Logistic counter, not much power because oil price going up. Not much over here. Banks pull back. Banks have limited upside, like even though they are on recovering theme, they already go back up to the pre-COVID price. So not much upside for me lah. So I won't be trading banks. I already missed the bank mid run. I won't participate in banks. Banks usually how you buy. Okay, I give you a tips. Okay, now break uptrend, break downtrend and become uptrend. Over here, there's a breakout point. You buy on breakout points. Buy over here, then you see pullback already. Okay, according to my rules, I will have another sell tutorial, how to sell a share tutorial. I will teach you, but according here you need to sell already. Okay, buy on breakouts and having a short-term play, then you're able to earn money. But if you want to even leverage on your breakout position, you buy warrants, but that one is only for experienced trader or investor to buy. Okay, then you will have maybe 20 to 30% and above returns on short-term sentiment, but that one is a bit need to be very disciplined and need to know what you are doing. Only then you buy in warrants, or else you just buy on a mother share, you ride on some short-term trade like this, buy on pullbacks here, see pullbacks and hits up, buy here and sell over here. There's like a trend, like a flow, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend. Then you need to know which price you are buying into lah, and what is your buy point. Not much, see, all having pullbacks lah, so not much, really not much buy point. You see, even public bank is also dropping down. Technology, Unisem is doing very well because most of his business is in China, so doesn't really the US dollar doesn't really affect this company lah. So they are doing really well, but I won't chase lah. If you buy over here, like for example you buy over here, this is a very good buy point. It's like a support level and almost going to go up, you see, like a cup shape. Then you buy over here, then your risk is low. Okay, because you buy over here, so you have margin of error lah over here, so you still can keep and continue go up lor. I wanted to buy at 150, but seems like I still need to wait. There's no chance for me to buy now. FPI, Press Berhad is more on government sentiment. Scomnet, Chrono, actually all tech counters is holding quite well lah. I thought there would be a major pullback, but didn't have. But I will wait for me. Wait let me see wait for me, wait for Dufu, wait for G-Tronic. Pi is on EMS. Pi is actually quite well the trend. Okay, there is a buy point over here lah. If you're looking at buy point, Pi is having a buy point over here. If you don't know what Pi is doing, they are doing EMS. They help Sony and they help all the gaming sector to manufacture the console. So in Christmas time, they might have a sentiment to go rank up lah. So actually it's a good buy point over here. Okay, you cut at $2 and below. Okay.